That's atmospheric.
I like astronauts.
Astronaut on the moon. Is it the moon?
Yeah, I like astronauts.
Meh. Are we hearable? Hello, Chad.
Hello, Chad. I'll just have to relink that game in a second. It just went back to the login screen. I was having none of it.
Hi, everybody. How y'all doing?
Hey, everybody. You escaped this room's Powerpuff Grown-Ups as pixelated Jesus intended.
Congrats. 3 years, nice.
3 years, baby. 3 years
that
subscription as well.
Hello, Kaiju Fluffs. Hello. It's very atmospheric music. And I assume he's an astronaut on the moon, but
Yes.
not quite that. Craterus, is it?
I
it just an asteroid
I think
maybe?
this piece.
I don't know.
I think his piece was called.
He's
Dying.
chilling though.
I think this piece was
He's out in
called
space.
Dying.
And
I
he
think
found
this.
an asteroid, moon, something that was like a perfect beanbag size.
Oh, I think this piece was called Dying Star.
Oh, that's depressing.
Crave Corner, thank you for subscribing for 21 months. And if you didn't hear me earlier, thank you for subscribing for 36 months.
Yeah, you muted for a sec. Debate on closing the window or not, but no. I like having some air in here. I'm thinking of the song and I didn't mean to. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Why do I know that song?
Alright, today we're going to do a special thing because I had absolutely no idea what anyone was doing today. So I'm going to show you the wonders of RuneScape
Is Fingerscape the name of the mod?
No, I just call RuneScape 3 Fingerscape because you have fingers. Because you have more polygons, so we can go ahead and give you things called like fingers.
My hideous polygon blocked fingers.
I always like the graphics of this game because it always remind me of like old PS2.
Oh god, simpler times. Remember when you used to game and you didn't have to do a bunch of stupid achievements and you could have just like do the game?
Yes.
I don't mind achievements, but sometimes it's like in the back of my mind and it just like kind of ruins my enjoyment because I'm thinking to myself, man, if I don't get through this fucking fight and get that one achievement, I'm gonna have to reload the save and do it again because I can't frickin' stand it. I don't hear the music though.
Oh, that's because I haven't turned it on.
I say, is it me?
It's a really old system. You gotta give me a second.
I haven't played an MMO since, God, that brief stint in Final Fantasy 15, 15? 15? 14? Whichever one is the MMO. Which was enjoyable, but I didn't have the time nor the money I wanted to spend to keep doing the subscription, so I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna go.
I think the subscription for RuneScape is like really cheap. I think it's like $10 or something like that. I don't know exactly, but like the thing about it is if you have a member subscription on like RuneScape 3, you also have a member subscription on old school RuneScape. And vice versa, and they basically both become like their own worlds now, so it's pretty fun.
And they just keep maintaining it like for ages, or like the how does this work that the game's been around this long? Is it just maintained by fans?
Yeah, like fan content, and then just like player feedback, and then just like this dedicated team in Cambridge goes ahead and just keeps it going up. And the team for Jagex is like, I think like really small. I think it's like 20 people, but like this MMO by in a whole was like one of its like it's one of the big 5 of MMOs.
Yeah, because this was this around? I can't remember how long it's been around. I know I've heard of it ages ago.
It came out in 2001, and most people heard of RuneScape 2, which came out around 2004, and that you could play on either their web browser or on Miniclip. And then there's a thing called Evolution of Combat in like 2011, which divided the player base, and then they made old school RuneScape. But now old school RuneScape's made so much changes to itself that it's basically like its own universe separate from RuneScape, so it's like 2 different what-ifs.
It's immersive. I like that sort of thing. It's very fun.
There's a lot of video again. And the main story of RuneScape is right there. That's your story. Your skills, that's your story right there. It's very
you get
good.
The skills.
You get the skills, you grind the skills, number go up, number indeed go up, and then you just go ahead and just like, then you just go on ahead and just do quests and whatnot. Quests being some of my favorite things to do. Boy howdy, like I said, I'm completely caught my pants down, so I'll show you how combat works in this game, I guess, a little bit. Now I'm going to go into the wilderness, which in old school RuneScape is a place where players can kill you at any second.
So PvP servers.
Yeah, but in RuneScape 3, it's kind of like an opt-in thing to PvP other people. But the thing about the wilderness in RuneScape 3 is the longer you're there, the more bad shit will happen to you until like the game's like, you should leave.
Yeah, I've never really done them. I've really never done like PvP stuff in MMOs. I just want to be left alone and do my quests. Like, I'm happy over here.
But like, I've gotten my threat up ridiculously high in RuneScape 3. When I was playing RuneScape 3, it was kind of like trying to get a cat off of a chair cushion that doesn't really want to be nudged off.
How do you get him off?
You don't. You just acquiesce to the fact that that cat's going to live there. Key in point, my cat Boots, that when I was 12, I had to go ahead and like We had to sweep the chair cushions for cats. And Boots was like, she would dig her claws into the chair cushion to the point where I untied it and turned it upside down, and that cat was still hanging onto the cushion. So I said, "Fuck it." I put the cat to the corner. Like, I just put the cat to the corner of the dining room, and then I sat on a chair but didn't have a chair cushion on it.
Imagine this fucking cat and like just like steal my cushion. It's like you'll never get it back. Just sleep some point.
Yeah, I just waited until Boots was asleep and I just kind of just swept her out.
I miss having a cat.
Oh, I love my sweet little fuzzball. So this is a wilderness. It's a terrible place. There's a giant amount of lore and whatnot in this game too. Oh, here's one of the wilderness things. So yeah, so a shard of the wilderness just went ahead and cracked me in the face for some damage.
Someone just put a giant fart meteor at you. I assume that was poison, right?
It was definitely something. It was green. It was probably some kind of range damage. I'm not too sure. I didn't care too much about it. But I'll tell you what we are going to care about, though. We're going to care about Green Dragonhide. That's going to be the name of the game today.
What level are you?
Where to begin with that statement?
I assume levels are not a binary thing in this game.
Levels
I am
are
already
a
learning.
Thing. Like, so, okay, so let's take a look at this crossbow. So you need like a level 50 to go ahead and equip this crossbow, right?
Okay.
So that correlates to your range stat. So my range stat is not that button. Where is my range stat? My range stat is right here, 52. So your combat stats go into basically this stat, which is your attack stat, which is your chance to hit with a melee attack. Your strength stat, which is how much damage you do with melee attack. Your defense stat, which is when you get hit, how much damage you do truly take. When you use a range attack, how much damage you do with that and your accuracy. And magic is how much accuracy you do with your magic attack. Magic spells are set with a certain amount of damage. So it can either hit from like this number to this number. The most important thing you need to know is that if number go up, higher thing you can equip in stat, which make hurt go good.
Big numbers, good.
Exactly. And we're going to get some of the most dangerous things of all in this game.
Oh, it's a little family. Oh, dear God, why?
We're going to go ahead and shoot the dragons.
He had a family. They're watching me kill him.
Hell yeah, we do. Kill the shit out of
I mean, to be fair, they actually don't look that interested.
So it's pretty neat, right? So when you go ahead and like shoot somebody with like a magic attack, you go ahead and level up your magic stat. You shoot somebody with like a range weapon, you level your range stuff. It's a melee weapon, you level your attack and your strength. You can also go ahead and trigger to go ahead and level your defense. You can also go ahead and tag different weapon types depending on what you're doing to your defense. Like if you want to shoot like, if you want to be like short range and whatnot, that actually levels up your defense stat while you're shooting things. It's a fun system that I think we all can enjoy.
Yeah, I remember a few games that use that sort of system, though not quite like this. But yeah, it's like, okay, yeah, use thing, you get better at thing.
Exactly. I wish this is a fresh count of this. I wish this was a fresh account so I could go ahead and show you from the very start, like how fun it is and just like getting all like the stats and whatnot. But like, say you want to, but like another thing that's unique to this game, but not old school RuneScape. You have to use a wiki a lot to go ahead and figure out what things in old school are weak against. But you see how that guy has a crossbow next to his name?
Yeah.
That's a hint as to what his weakness is. So if you shoot somebody with a weakness, you have, they basically have just a super low defense to that, which means you'll basically hit a lot more often and you'll do more of your high-end damage to it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey! Guess what? I got preserved meat, which is the thing I get because I have the ring that gives me bonuses for murdering things. Thank you, Haunted Castle Full of Nightmares.
Why is preserved meat so special?
Because it's not mystery meat, but it heals just as good. If you get winged, it heals you for I think 15%. No,
Oh,
it heals you for,
you just shove that in your guff. You just shove that in your face, basically.
Exactly. In this game, you don't have healing potions per se until a very high level, but what you do have is a mouth and things you can punch down your mouth.
I appreciate it. It's like wild chicken in Castlevania, you know?
Exactly.
How long's that chicken been there? How was it cooked? I don't know. I get hearts back. Some very nice skeleton monster cooked this chicken and hid it in the wall, and now I'm gonna take it. Because it's mine now.
Boy, and there's a lot more things we can go ahead and do. Like, for example, we can go ahead and get charms for summoning, which I think is very fun.
Summon monsters.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what it does. And different monsters you summon have different effects as well, which is also very fun. And also, I feel like in RuneScape 3, it's a lot easier to farm the green dragons for green dragon hides because, like, if I'm in the wilderness farming green dragon hides in old school RuneScape, I'm like, oh god, a weed master number 479 is gonna fucking kill me.
I mean, it's nice that they don't seem concerned with you until you, like, attack them.
Oh, there's a reason for that, too. Okay, you see how they have a combat level next to them? Like, that one says level 63, it's in green.
Yeah.
If it's in green, that means my combat level fucking scares them, and they won't attack me until, like, I just wing them.
But they won't run, either. How foolish.
But there are also some monsters who will not go ahead and subscribe to that. So it's really how they're scripted. Like, these guys are level 15, but they're still whacking me because they're assholes.
Nah, they got no brains, though.
It's true. It's true. Fun little skeletons. And
dragons might have self-preservation. Ooh, is a scorpion.
Fun scorpions.
They're all fun.
What about scorpions? Can I throw scorpions upon him?
I wouldn't. It's ouchy. I can't do that. I can't. God, my German accent sucks.
What about scorpions? May I throw scorpions upon? It's pretty much like, what brand of German do you want from me?
It makes me sad. I'm like so bad at German. Like I have to be like, okay, what do I need? Hey, here's do a German accent. It's like, oh god, give me 5 seconds. I have to think of something that gets me there.
You're working on major gateway animation right now? Oh, that's fun. That's awesome. Let's see. So whenever you go ahead, so there's a bunch of different skills in this game too. There's a lot more in this game than there are in old school RuneScape. So in old school RuneScape, you have all but, I think, 5 of these skills. So in old school RuneScape, you have attack, which is thwappy thwappy. Constitution. In old school RuneScape, it's just HP. The more you get thwapped, the more experience you gain in HP. I don't know if you gain higher HP because, like, you've endured the hits, or you're so callous that you no longer register the hit, but...
I don't feel pain anymore.
It's me, the human callous! Then you have mining, which is thwapping shit out of rocks. Agility, which is going ahead and doing agility courses. Being nimble. That also ties into your run speed, which is up here, which is rapidly recharging when I do a skill.
It's this guy with the box just kind of chilling.
He's fun. So back when the West was law, back in the wilderness update to RuneScape 3 is actually recent. I think it's 4 or 5 months old right now. But you can talk to him. You can actually go ahead and bank your shit at him.
Oh, he's like a portable box for you?
Yes. There are some people who are bank vendors you can just go ahead and talk to, and you can just go ahead and just do some things. Some things with like this guy is a bank, so I can just go ahead and talk to him, and I can deposit all of his green dragon hide. Bada bing, bada boom.
Now, do you have to come back to him to get it?
No, you can access your bank in any place in the game.
Oh, that's very nice.
It is what I like to call convenience. You get smithing, which is making all kinds of fun little armor and trinkets and biddly boobabs. Herb lore is making potions and just scrubbing up shit and just making potions out of the various herbs you find in the ground. Herb lore and farming are a lot easier to level in old school than this one. To this day, I still don't know how I get seeds. I got 66 farming by chasing it. I'll show you how later. Fishing is self-obvious. That's just grabbing shit out of the water. Range is thwapping somebody with an arrow. That is an evil unicorn.
I was gonna ask, like, oh, horsies. Wait, do the horsies attack?
They can. It's a horse. It never forgets to kill.
It's just like, oh, this unicorn's so pretty. Ow, why are you goring me?
Then there is thieving, which is pickpocketing people. Cooking, which is making stuff out of the raw stuff you find around. Prayer, which is really neat because that actually handles an entire school of shit for you. I'll show you that in a minute. Crafting, which is making jewelry and stuff and leather armor and things like that. Fire making, which is self-evident as to what that does. Fire making, you take a log, you throw it in a fire, and bada bing, gabagool. Hilarious as that sounds, yeah, that is a skill, and yeah, it's kind of fun. Magic is twiddling the fingers. Fletching is stringing bows and whatnot and making arrows. Wood cutting is the act of finding a log to thwap.
I'm so good at finding trees.
Exactly. How easy is it? It's easy. You just find a handy dandy tree. I can't click it.
No, not that one.
Yeah, okay. We have to find special trees, apparently.
So, like, not that tree.
The wilderness does not subscribe to the laws of mortal men. Runescaping, which is the act of getting materials to go ahead and make them into things in which to find spells to twiddle fingers to. Slayer, which is a fun skill.
Of slaying, I assume.
Eric Amps, thank
like...
you for the 100 bits.
Yay!
Just did some... There's a whole lot here. Hold on. You missed cat. You did some album fan art. Send it to your Twitters. Love you guys. Check it out when you get a chance. Love your Digimon. I think you'll enjoy it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Slayer's fun because in some MMOs it's like, do you want to go ahead, like in a lot of MMOs you used to play, you find an NPC and it's like, I need you to kill 6 snow moose. RuneScape went ahead and turned that into an entire profession. Now it is completely opt-in whether you want the quest to kill 6 snow moose, but the benefit for killing 6 snow moose is fucking amazing.
Snow moose? What is a snow moose? Is it what I think it is?
Oh, that's just a random monster I made up.
Oh,
Farming is agriculture. Raise a pig, grow a plant, chop a tree. That you grew.
Snow moose now.
Construction is a player-owned house. Making shit for your house. Hunting is finding the sweet little critters of the world and putting them in a box. You just find a little critter, you put them in a box, and you go. And you get all kinds of fun things for that, too. Gwen, thank you for the raid of 46. Also, thank you, bro, man, for the raid. Summoning is the act. I'm teaching Sarah about RuneScape. Summoning is the act of taking those fun little charms you found off those dragons, adhering them to things, throwing those things into bags, slapping the bag up against a obelisk, and once you have a charged pouch, you can then summon the critter. And I'm going to tell you what, Sarah, there is a nightmarish amount of critters. There are critters that increase inventory space. Kind of fun in this game. There are things... Oh, hi, Gwen. There are pets that go ahead and increase your farming stat. There are pets that just make things for you that you can go ahead and tie into your skills. There are pets that fight for you. There are pets that can actually resurrect you if you die. Those are high-end pets.
Ah, pixies, got it.
Mm-hmm. Like
Nice.
little fairies from Zelda.
Pretty much.
There are pets that make poopy, and you shovel the poopy, and you get the best fertilizer in the game. I'm not joking.
I like it.
You can go ahead and shovel their poops. There are pets that tank for you. There are pets that increase your prayer. There are pets that massively regenerate the amount of your prayer. And then there are also just any other pet in between. I think there's a pet that explodes when you throw it at somebody.
Does he survive, or is that a one-time use?
No.
Ah, poor thing. Oh, well.
I think it's a penguin that desperately wants to die.
They got fucking printies in this game?
I believe so.
Oh, dear.
Or I think it might be a honey badger. I'm not sure. Either or. So
Okay, what
then
animal
there's
is most likely
dungeoneering,
to...
which is the fact of going through randomly generated dungeons and high-end randomly generated content for your enjoying pleasure as you delve into dungeons and you gain the ability to go into, I love saying this word, layers. When you go into a layer, you get a buttload of experience and you open up like a hidden dungeon that's chock full of little fucking critters. Divination is the ability to go ahead and find shards of a dead god. I'm not fucking around with you. Find a shard of a dead god, you go ahead and poke the bubble, you suck up the bubble, and you throw the bubble in the hole. Every so often on the hour, you go ahead and take the hole, and you jump in the hole. You play a minigame, get a fuckload of experience out of it. It's one of the most fun and most damning skills to level. And then there is invention. Invention is the ability to throw steampunk shit onto your weapons and make them absolutely fuck busted. How fuck busted? Well, you need 80 smithing, 80 crafting, and 80 divination. These are very hard skills to level.
So we make the shit from Tormented Souls.
God, I love you, yes.
God, I love those weapons.
X-Moon, thank you very much for the red. Thank you very much for hitting the follow button. That's what I meant to say. In archaeology is the fact of, hey, do you want to know more about this world? Do you want lore? Then go ahead and click the thing and grab the lore. You can make artifacts. You can throw into people. You can go into curators. You can create. You can finish collection logs to get massive boons. You can find rugs to give you permanent bonuses to your shit. It's a very fun time. Like, one of the things I have right now is something that gives me tier 1 luck permanently on this character. Which ups the drop chance of thingamajiggies.
Is everybody who plays this just, like, totally buffed out?
The thing I like about RuneScape is it rewards you for the time you put into it. Now, there's also a place you can go to called the Grand Exchange to sell shit you don't want for money and whatnot. I play an Iron Man account. An Iron Man account is amazing. An Iron Man account is you can't pick up shit that's dropped by other players and you can't go ahead and use the Grand Exchange. It is basic, but you can do group content with other Iron Men. It's basically like playing a... It's like taking the game and making it into a retro RPG. It's very fun. And
so no shortcuts.
Exactly. And there's also fun little combat circles you can use. So like I said, there's 3 edges of the combat circle. We're gonna basically go around this one because these guys are weak to crossbows. So range primarily goes ahead and beats magic. Magic beats melee. Melee beats range. There are some exceptions,
rock, paper, scissors.
but there are some exceptions to that rule, but for the most part, that's basically what you're safe with. RuneScape 3 is a little different in the fact that if they are weak to magic, like this guy says he's weak against crossbow bolts, but if I had like a bow and arrow, I would also do a fuckload of damage to him too. He's also a dragon, which means that when he breathes fire, it would really fuck me up, but I do have a anti-dragon shield, which goes ahead and has the damage that a dragon fire does.
Nice.
I got that from doing a quest. Quests are also very fun things to do in this game that go ahead and do the world building and the fun things. The quest can be as adorable, madcap, or oh my god, nightmares as the game wants them to be. I had one quest where I was helping a little girl experience the meaning of Christmas. There's another quest where I went into a haunted house, and it was nothing but it basically felt like Clock Tower for 2 hours.
That sounds awesome.
It is, and it was, and I speed ran it in under 30 minutes, which is how I got the fucking mega version of that ring. Why don't I use the ring now? It's because I don't have the stats to use it.
Aw.
But if I did, oh boy howdy, would I ever. It's only
How far away are you from that?
I think I need to be level 85 to go ahead and use it.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm combat level 85.
Oh, okay.
Huh, now that I think about it, I might be able to go ahead and use it.
It's like you're pretty close.
Oh, would you like to use New Shanty too? New Sea Shanty too? Okay. I can switch some music. Sea Shanty. There's a lot of music in this game. This game has a Guinness Book of World Records for the amount of music that's in it.
Do you have to earn that too, or do you just like have access to it?
As you unlock areas and do content, you unlock new tracks. We're actually used to solve clues, if you can believe it.
Woo!
There's this one lady in Falador in Old School Runescape. I don't know if she's in this game, but you unlock music by just doing content and whatnot in the game. And she goes, "I want to hear this song," and then you play that song for her. And if you don't have that song, you take that clue scroll and you go, "Fuck!" and you throw that clue scroll on the ground, and you go ahead and just do a different clue. I've done it many a time.
So she's just, gosh, so she's like, be my radio.
Yeah. But she's just part of the clues. And also, all the music is just really fun, whimsical, and just runs the gamut from complete orchestrated to basically just updated WAV music from when it was taken over from MIDI format in Old School Runescape.
Oh.
I'm gonna play Sea Shanty 2, which is one of the most fun songs in the game. Sea Shanty 2. So instead of being the MIDI version in this game, they actually did an orchestrated version for it, because I think in 2010 or 2011, they reorchestrated a lot of the tracks in it. And some of the end-game boss music and whatnot absolutely slaps. Like, there's a guy they have who does the music for them, who basically is England's very own version of the dude who made the Doom Eternal music. But he somehow makes but he somehow just ended up just making music for RuneScape.
I mean, that's nice job security, but it's all, again, I like that this is like run by like just dedicated people, and they're just like, oh no, but we got real talent here.
Oh, they're a stone's throw from Phil. That's the funny part of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they all live in Cambridge. Jagex's headquarters in Cambridge, England.
What are those skeleton crossbows means?
Oh, okay. So those guys are scald. So when they're scald, how would it work, bro, Mad? Does that mean that if you kill a dude that's scald, you get scald, which means if you're scald, you can be targeted by people for PvP. PvP in this game is in RuneScape 3 is completely opted. Old school RuneScape, watch your ass take only what you need. Pack it all in. I've actually become fairly efficient at doing anti-PK in Old School RuneScape. Anti-PKing is the act of if somebody goes ahead and hits you, you switch and do a fuckload of damage with one weapon, which is basically equivalent of you basically just putting the fear of God in them. You just basically just like put your hand between their ears and just go and just like hope they run.
It's just like, do you want to rethink your life or do you want to keep doing this?
Yeah, exactly. And in this game and in Old School RuneScape, there's no better way to do that than with Dragon Claws, baby. So yeah, you see that fella right there at the skull and crossbows in the place where I normally dump these bones at?
Yeah.
He's skulled, which means I could hit him. But if I hit him, that means I also become skulled, which means I opted in PvP. Which means that dude could freely at any moment beat my ass in like a kettle drum.
So he's actually another player.
Yes. This person is Natasha G35, and my character's name is, wait for it, Rabulon, the Iron Man, because I like Iron Man accounts. At this point, I'm just keeping my account as an Iron Man because it completely... I caused a dude who was doing archaeology to basically just have like a system malfunction. I was telling him that both my accounts on the old school RuneScape and a RuneScape 3 are Iron Man accounts. Because he was like, wait, you don't have a main account? I'm just like, yeah, no, I don't use the Grand Exchange Ball for anything. And he's like, what? But
how you do things?
And his head exploded. Oh,
Ew.
so I should also tell you the fun thing about this. So there's a bunch of other mini games and whatnot that you can do while you go ahead and play these games.
Yeah?
Yep, a bunch of fun little things. It's as easy as, like, if you ever want to know what to do, you can go ahead and click this button that says Wiki, and it brings up the Wiki. You can type in whatever you want, and it just brings up whatever you want. So if you're just like, there's a goblin, you're like, tell me everything about goblins. You hit the wiki, you type goblin, and actually in your browser it just brings up the page for goblins, tells you everything about them, what they drop, what their weaknesses are, bada bing, bada boom, where you can find them. It's a really handy way to go ahead and help solve quests. Also, one thing about RuneScape that I don't think a whole lot of people do know is that the RuneScape wiki, the RuneScape 3's wiki, and old school RuneScape's wiki are probably the most well-kept, up-to-date wikis I've ever seen in my life. And this is from a guy who's played a lot of online games. Like a lot of online RPGs.
Again, just dedicated fan base.
Mm-hmm. There's a new quest that was released just yesterday for old school RuneScape. It was the first quest of 2023. Everybody was fucking excited for it. Everybody was like just super, super fucking hyped for it. You want to know what the best thing about that was?
What?
The entire wiki page was fleshed out in under 4 hours. That's how dedicated the people are who play this game.
Jesus.
Yep.
So people just pile drives through that quest.
Yeah, they just fisted right through it. There's like 2 items that haven't really been fleshed out on the wiki page that the boss drops, and that's because no one's got them yet. So they don't know what they do. Oh god, did you see that, bro, Matt, did you see that the new boss in, old school RuneScape has RuneScape 3 prayers that they use, like Soul Split? Have fun with that, buddy!
That sounds concerning.
The Soul Split is a very, okay, so, Jagex likes to be a little bit of an asshole sometimes with their bosses. It's not you,
I mean,
it's
the
just
name
because they
alone.
want to be cheeky.
The name alone just be like, that sounds something like something I don't want to be hit by.
So, the new boss in the new quest uses prayers that you can't get in old school RuneScape. They're RuneScape 3 prayers. In order to get past it, there's a funny little prayer that you can use called Smite, which goes ahead and destroys their prayer equal to how much damage you do. So for that phase of the fight, if you don't want to get soul split, mind you, that prayer really hurts in RuneScape 3.
I mean, again, it sounds like, that sounds exactly what I'm thinking it does, and I don't like it.
Switch over to you just open up your prayer book, hit smite, and go kablam, and you just knock him right out. Because if he runs out of prayer points, he can't use his prayers. Oh, speaking of prayers, that's probably the best way to go ahead and describe it. So, give me just a second. I'm performing surgery on dragons.
And by that you mean plugging them full of holes.
Of love.
I'm aerating them.
Aerating the dragon. So, you'll probably notice there's a couple of things over here. So, there's this bar. There's a lot to... There's not that much involved with combat in this game. So, these affect on a ping. So, these affect on, like, a priority thing. So, if I hit something, it'll go to this, then this, if it can, then this, then this, then this. It's a loop.
Yeah.
As you attack people, this meter fills up. When this meter fills up, you have enough, I'll use either one of these moves or one of these moves. Bada bing gabagool. That's all you do. And that switches depending on what you go ahead and grab.
So fill up special gauge and then bam!
Exactly. It's like a limit break in Final Fantasy VII. Vizariite crossbow. Oh, fuck me.
Is that pretty good? I mean, assume it's pretty good.
Vizariite crossbow in old school RuneScape is an incredibly amazing crossbow. So there's a fun thing in RuneScape. I don't know if you can do it in this game. I assume you can, but I haven't really plumbed the depths of RuneScape 3 as much as I have old school RuneScape. RuneScape 3 is actually relatively new for me. I played RuneScape 3 off and on for about 2 months.
Which is this one, or
yeah, that's this one. The one where things have slightly more polygons. If I had Powerpuff Girl hands, I'd be playing old school RuneScape. I've played that one for about a little bit over a year. But in old school RuneScape, you can make enchanted crossbow bolts by taking a crossbow bolt and tipping it with a gem, and then enchanting it, which will go ahead and give it a certain effect. Oh, fun! Hey, remember when I said that the wilderness creatures go ahead and just get upset with you after a while? They got upset with me.
Their dad showed up.
Yeah, the gang showed up.
There is no way out of the law.
Like, oh, this fucking asshole.
What happens when you die? Yes, give me my things. I don't care, give me my things. Thank you. This is death. This is where you go when you die. Death is actually one of the 2 chosen guardians of the god of nature. You'll also find by doing some of this quest, God is actually a very bored, very tired dork. Chandela Monte Cristo! Thank you very much for the raid. And proposed by anything for 100 bits. So my cousin got me a job in LA for a hotel and told me the first week would be in the middle game convention. Ooh, fantastic. Exotic, even.
I'm always down for the depiction of God/death as like a fucking bureaucrat. It's just like, do you know how many fucking papers I have to fill out every time you fucking come here?
One of my favorite things was a Halloween quest last year where you're helping go ahead and like spook people. And Death was there, and he went to go ahead and kill a random adventurer, and he was slowly sinking to the ground. And he was slowly sinking to the ground and thinking nobody's watching him, but you are. And you're watching him from a tree, and he's slowly sinking to the ground. He just checks his he just checks a wristwatch, and he's just like, I really hope no one's looking at me. This is so embarrassing. This is the worst part of a job, actually.
So how do you scare people?
In that one, I had to pretend to be a spooky ghost of an old lady.
God,
like I said, RuneScape quests go places.
I love games based off that shit. There's not enough of them.
Oh yeah, that's a big thing I like about the quests. In this game, every quest is basically like its very own little storybook. It's very fun. I need to find out what the glowy is.
Oh, it's like
nothing.
It's like, yeah, it's like, no.
Well, that was the glowy.
God.
Concale, thank you very much for hitting the follow button. Do 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 do.
if it's
And India, I
emulator,
think, straight with 27 months.
actually, I'm gonna check Steam real quick because, man, if they have a version of it or we can emulate it, I need to have you try Haunting Star and Poltergeist at some point.
Haunting Star and Poltergeist. That sounds.
That game on the Sega Genesis was my fucking jam as a kid.
Wait, Poltergeist,
Like-
wasn't that the skater guy who scared the shit out of people in the houses?
Yeah,
Yeah,
did you play it?
Yeah, I played that on the Sega Channel back in the 90s. That game was fucking awesome.
What's the Sega Channel?
What was the Sega Channel?
Yeah.
The Sega Channel was a thing back in the early 90s that you basically like hooked it up to like it was like something off of some kind of TV station or something. I don't know what it was, but you had this apparatus you plugged in. You had it hooked into your cable, and then it would turn on, and you'd just be able to play a bunch of demos for a bunch of fucking games, and also full versions of games for about a month.
Huh. That's pretty revolutionary for that time.
Yeah, it was like Steam before Steam.
I played Poltergeist so fucking much, like to the point that I had everything memorized in my head. It's like I knew exactly how to like pump the most ecto out of those fucking idiots that I could.
I remember, what was it? I think it was, what was it called? Landstalker? Yeah, I think it was called Landstalker. It was an isometric RPG that, like, I fucking adored when I was a kid.
Oh, I played so much Sega Genesis as a kid. There's some really, there's such good stuff on that system. I mean, yeah, not as much as the, Super Nintendo, but man, when they got it right, they got it right.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
And I really do miss Haunting Star and Poltergeist. Like, one of the very few games as a kid that I actually could beat. Like, I had a lot of games that it was just like, they're fun to play, and I'd play them until I got tired, but there wasn't a lot that I actually beat.
No, I get that.
Poltergeist was one of them, though.
I can't tell you how many times I beat Chrono Trigger. Oh yeah, another thing I like about this game is that every skill pretty much ties into each other. So when I go ahead and beat the living besneasels out of those dragons, when I beat them with a bow, I get range experience. I get their bones that I take to an altar, which gives me prayer experience, and then I go ahead and take their hides. I go ahead and tan them. And then I can go ahead and use a needle and thread, and I can use those to go ahead and level up my crafting experience, which helps me even more.
This is like the villagers just know that one mad lad who's willing to go fight green dragons for shit.
Oh, yeah, just for shits and giggles. The most hilarious thing is I think the green dragons are the weakest ones. I think that's right. There it goes green, blue, red, then black in this game. Then there are steel dragons. Oh, you don't want to deal with them.
but yet you will at
yeah,
some point.
The metal dragons are terrible. And then you're like, oh man, are we done with the dragons? In old school, we are. In RuneScape 3, no, we are not.
Okay, you've gone past these pink guys twice. What the hell are they?
They are abyssal demons. They are concentrated wingdings that exist in a pocket dimension, neither ours nor theirs.
They look like little tentacle monsters riding on little wheeled carts. The way they move, he's like, whee!
Man, now I want an abyssal beast on a Segway.
he's just living his best life.
Does anyone really beat Chrono Trigger? I got every single ending in Chrono Trigger on my card.
Another game that I own but never played. But I did that a lot when it was still like physical media thing. I'd like go to the old game stores and be like, I found this classic PS1 game for $30. It is mine now. When do I get to play it? I don't know. I'll get to it someday.
That's what my sister does with a lot of games she gets at the exchange.
I just like owning it.
So we throw all those bones in an altar that level up a prayer experience, which is what we need for prayers. What are prayers? Prayers are all these little things up here. They're little things you click on that go ahead and give you various benefits. Like, for example, that one's called Chivalry. That goes ahead and levels up all your stats really well. piety goes ahead and does it gooder. These stats increase your strength, your melee attack, your range attack. This one increases your strength, your ability to hit with said thing. This one lets you keep an extra item if you die. This one doubles your rate for your health regen. This one goes ahead and doubles your stat regeneration because there are monsters that can, oh, and they will damage your stats.
So they're like buffs, basically?
Yes. They buff and debuff you, and the only way to go ahead and get rid of them is to either wait it out, prayer it out, or go ahead and use your, or go ahead and use a restore potion to go ahead and bring those stats back up to snuff.
Oh, am I too loud? I can fix that.
Oh.
Just turn my volume down. Is that better?
I hope so. Like, you see, that's an Onyx Dragon. You don't fuck with Onyx Dragons. Onyx Dragons are scary. Look at that. Look at that thing. That thing's a fucking nightmare.
So, after all the color dragons, we have metal dragons of different types, and wow, he's really...
And now these are gem dragons. I think that's the weakest gem dragon, hilariously. See how it hit me for 6 of my health? I love it. Oh, how I love you!
You'd think I hate you, but no. I just want to squeeze you.
And those are Reaper dragons. And what's that giant Mother Hubbard back there? Don't worry about him. We're gonna go ahead and use a lodestone. Nope, we gotta go ahead and run to the south. That's what we gotta do. I gotta run past these fucking demons again. Pray for me. I was like, surely it would be easy for me to get to the lava dragons, I said, being an idiot. Ha 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 ha.
Ugh, the hubris of my actions.
Here I go again, running in this direction. Harangue me not, demon! To ho ho ho!
Everything wants to take a bite out of you.
It's the wilderness. It's the Mad Max of RuneScape universe. There actually used to be a whole continent, but then the God of Chaos decided to say fuck that shit and go ahead and just go all ham there. And it pissed off the God of Nature so bad that he threw all the other gods out and said, I swear to God, if any of you show back up, I will kill this entire planet. And that is the Edicts of Guthix, which is one of the most hardcore things. His sword has the edicts he inscribed on it. How hardcore is that, dude? Dude's gangster, I'll tell you that.
Wait, basically his sword says exactly, get the fuck out of here, and if you ever come back, I'll kill you, assholes.
More or less.
He just carved it onto his fucking sword.
It's a giant sword that's about as tall as that castle. I like to imagine he has another sword that says, what did I just fucking say?
It's like, oh, it's like you fucked around and found out.
That's what his cufflinks say. Left one says fuck around, the right one says find out.
I'm enjoying the idea of an enemy that has like that shit just written out being like, what did I say? What did I say?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and run to the bath.
Okay.
Okay, we'll get you in.
Hello, everybody. This might be a good time to pull out my burrito. Hooray! Oh dear God, why did I get such a big one? Because when I go to Chipotle, I say to them, hey, I only get rice, meat, and shredded cheese, so do you mind if I just, like, if you can throw whatever little extra you can on there? Because that's, like, the only 3 things I get, and, you know, whatevs. My favorite marsupial? Huh. I mean, koalas are nice. There's one, that's that cute little guy. There's like a really funny little guy that, I always like the funny little guys. Like, gosh, do they count that capybaras as marsupial? Because if they do, then it's him. Like, is he a capybara? Is he a marsupial? I think he is, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna... How do you not like a fucking capybara? They're just the chillest little dudes of the animal kingdom. Like, I need to know this now. No, he's a rodent. Okay, well he's best rodent. I was gonna say, because it's like, well, if it's him. Aw, wombats are super cute, though. And so are sugar gliders! They're adorable. Sugar gliders and wombats are pretty dang cute. Huh? Oh, right! Those little guys, those quokkas! Quokkas? They're fun. They look like they're perpetually smiling. I like quokkas a lot. And of course, shout out to our one American marsupial, the opossum. Favorite Pokemon? Oh, ferrets. I wanted a ferret so bad as a kid, as a pet, and I never got one. And then I got to have one as a Pokemon. I'm like, well, this makes me feel better. Love those little guys.
Oh, tubes. I love tubes.
It's like, apparently they're huge freaking creatures too. They're like all the way up to your waist in height. They're like just massive ferrets.
Oh, that's really fun.
I always wanted one as a pet, and my parents just never let me have one.
Oh, this is another thing I can go ahead and explain to you in RuneScape, in RuneScape 3. So, if I wanted to go ahead and, I wanted to go ahead and, like, tan a hide or something, I need money. I need to go to the bank and I need to grab my cash stack. In RuneScape 3, your cash stack's always on you, which I find very convenient. Also, if I need to do anything, I need to grab a needle and thread out of my inventory, and if I open up this thing called a tool belt, which is very fucking useful.
Mm-hmm.
Behold, every single thing you need, other than things you need to unlock for just doing content and playing the video game, is already part of your account. Like, I have a red topaz machete because I'm a gamer, a knife, a tinderbox, a saw, axes that I've smithed myself, a pickaxe I smithed myself, a needle, for archaeology, a rune matic, because I am a top tier gamer. The quality of life in this game, there have been so many times where I have ran out to do content and I was like, I forgot my knife. And I have to run back and get my damn knife.
I'm afraid.
But you're basically gonna pop a squat and make yourself a piece of leather.
Exactly. But in this one, I have the money on me and everything, so all I need to do is just need to go ahead and click this guy and gabagool. There you go. You got your green dragon hide. Also, Veggie, it's been a while, buddy. How you been? Is that a Homestuck reference? Did you tell people I did Homestuck back in the day? Did you tell people I was a Homestuck voice actor? No? No, maybe?
I don't want to be insulting. That's precious.
It was. I was both.
Oh, you were into Homestuck.
I was. That's how I met Connor, actually.
I just didn't get onto the train as fast
That's how
soon
I met
enough.
Veggie,
like everyone
too,
else.
actually. I met a lot of people in my life through that.
I just never got onto the train, and then I was like, all right, I'll sit down and read this, and I don't think I even got to all the warned people. But I got a good length into it, but it's just like, man, this is long, and then I lost my place, and I'm like, I can't be bothered to go back through this again to find my place. I was really far into it.
Oh, no one would blame you. We did Wander Song, got flashbang of Homestuck. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I played Dave and Bro in anything that needed a Dave or a Bro.
I know Dave. He was the one with the sunglasses, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I know that much.
You got it in. You got it in one. You got it in one.
It's like, it's just when you get to like those 12 Zodiac people.
And I get a strange rock through crafting. Foreshadowing will be something that helps us later. But you want to know what the greatest thing is? I can say farewell to this set of armor I have.
The one you were wearing?
Yeah, because check this out. I can go ahead and make better armor now, finally, at long last. Watch as I make the scariest thing of all. Pants.
Do they have pockets?
If they're my pants, yes.
You don't know, do you?
Dude, no. No, not a single fart in the wind, madam. Could you give us a Davism? Yeah. Hey, dude. What's going on? There you go. That's your Davism.
God forbid they ever make a Homestuck animated show properly. I know friends who are going to be like, I don't care who I have to sell my goddamn soul to. Let me end the show.
Oh,
and
no.
I'll just be sitting, I'll be sitting here like, I mean, I'm happy to read for it.
Oh
yay.
no, tell Octo about it. I'm sure he'll love it. Because that's how I met Octo way back in the day, too. Both me and him used to be Homestuck voice actors. They worked on a lot of projects together.
I know, like, you know him. I think Kira. I think my friend Casey. God, who else was in Homestuck? Just one of those things I missed to train on.
I mean,
And I
gosh,
tried.
golly gee, who wasn't?
And I gave it a college try. I just... Because it wasn't dislike, it was just purely the thing of like, I don't know how to get back to the place I was at, and I can't. I was like,
Oh.
I was hundreds of pages into this. I don't know where I was.
Oh, don't worry. No one would dare blame you.
Which was, I think, a failing on the website, just being like, well, you should have found a way to make us so you can bookmark where you were. But I guess that's where the true believers lie. They were the ones that were like, no, I will spend an hour finding my spot again. I am a true fan. I was not a true fan. I was not a chosen one.
Sometimes fans are scary.
Oh, did you encounter that doing the voice stuff? Your silence speaks volumes.
Look, let's just nail it at this. I used to get some really weird fucking messages on my Tumblr back in the day.
I always got very confused at
One of
anyone.
my favorites is one that I just responded to that went, Lamau, I don't even care about any of this. Bro,
Lamau!
yeah, just Lamau. I straight up am not enjoying whatever you're telling me.
Okay, look Ver for 99. I was not a smart person back then. I work with nerdy stuff that you think I would be better at the technology side of things, but I'm not usually.
I don't know.
It would not have crossed.
I don't know.
It
how
would not
software
have crossed
works.
my mind.
I still think it's used by a wizard. Now I got
I would
green
not-
dragon armor. Look how cool I am.
Oh, nice. It did not at any point back then cross my mind to just use my browser history. I still forget that I can do that for things on occasion. When I lose websites and I haven't bookmarked them, I assume they're just lost to the winds of time.
What the fuck does that dude have? He has a glowy hat and a jabby stick. That guy's ready to...
Oh. I was like, wait, he's gone. Oh, there he is.
That guy's ready for fun. We have some random sploobus running around with 2 wands of snow. He's living his best life. I love him. I like him on principle. Can I keep him? I want to keep him.
Can I just adopt you? Because you are precious.
Yo, can I scoop you without your will?
I just want to carry you.
As a treat? Can I upend you from everything you've ever known?
You want to be my snaggletooth cape bride?
Yo, can you go ahead and be my little scrinkly scrungly? My little humbly scrungly bumblo?
I promise I'll take care of you. I'll make sure there's Wi-Fi in the cave and everything.
She won't. She will. I won't. Now, where does the silver live? Papa wants to make silver. There you go. Give
that ghostly
Daddy
figure.
the candy. That's what he wants.
I was about to ask you who that ghost was who just won't find him. Like, oh, they probably just have a funny cave, don't they?
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of cosmetics people can get in this game. I actually have a cosmetic that I use because I had a dual purpose. Because as an Iron Man, I can use the Ottoman store, but there's a few things that I can't get. But there's some fun things. One of my favorites are sunglasses, which count as mirror shields. For when you're doing, for when you're fighting baskets and whatnot.
I figured, yeah.
Yeah, so I made them look like the CSI Miami glasses.
You say you made them? Like,
oh
you
no,
could like...
I made them insofar in as I went to the store and I bought them. Now, this is part of a Christmas event. As you do stuff, you get like Christmas wrapping paper. You turn into that fun little skull there. Who's a major NPC. His name is Posty Pete. He's Gelinor's only postman. He has a great job. And a fun thing about him is that he gives you presents. Now, you get all kinds of consumable stuff or things that, like, level your experience for you. Give you greatly experienced experience rates. In Iron Man, you don't have any of that. You do have the old-fashioned way. So 9 times out of 10 when I open these, I get oddments because God hates me.
Is it an oddment?
Oh, I hope so. I got 925 oddments, baby. And a Christmas tree cape token. I do not know what this does.
You get a cape, I assume.
Oh, yeah. I got a Christmas tree cape override. Fantastic. I can now make my cape look like I got a robin. Did I just get a pet? Look at him.
Aww.
He's a borb.
He's perfect.
He's a borb.
Look at him. He's a little fluffer nutter.
He is a friend.
So what can he do? What is his benefit as a pet?
Flex. He just flex on people.
That's it. He's just...
Yeah, you just walk over.
I was really thinking it's gonna be like, you know, he can carry messages to another place, or he can...
You just walk over. You just walk over to Marchiosis 7, just doing fletching, and be like, "Oh hi, didn't see you there. Didn't see you because of my bird." Yeah, if only you could be cool if you're trimmed Slayer cape and having actually everything about you scares me. I'm running away from you. You're frightening.
Please don't hurt my burb.
Please.
Actually, take the burb first. Take him, spare me.
Oh, Bromad summed it up very succinctly. The answer is Fashionscape. And yes, that is a thing. And yes, it's very important.
So you basically have events where you just roll up to the party and you're like, look who looks the best.
I remember when I did the world first, when I did the Fresh Start servers, just because me and Bromad just wanted to flunce around on Fingerscape. We both opted into new accounts. I made a throwaway email. I do not know how to log back into that account. And I played it for a month. And when I played it, I saw Bromad. Bromad walked up to me in the most Bromad walked up to me in the most ostentatious pimp gear imaginable. And was like, I see you're also enjoying the game. He had like a fucking he had like disco pants and shit.
Been a while. Notice anything new?
Bromad says that untrimmed Slayer capes are either boosted or in the hands of lunatics. This post made by the untrimmed Slayer gang. But a fun thing is, you see how it played into itself when we killed those dragons? So we got those dragons, we leveled up our range, we leveled up our defense, we leveled up our HP, but then with the bones, we also leveled up our prayer, and we also leveled up our crafting. Everything ties back into each other.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm getting that better now.
Even when you go ahead and just, like, slap a tree, you get a log. What can you do with a log? Well, your log can go ahead and go into fire making. Your log can go into fletching. Your log can go into construction. Your log can go ahead and go into a very convoluted process to level prayer.
So, because it's sort of thing that's like, I sort of got what you were saying, and now that you're explaining it more, it's like, oh, the deeper meanings unlocked. So it's like a circle of life thing, basically.
Yes, exactly. And I am the life
get
monitor.
it!
You did it! I'm proud of you.
Yeah, do you have those moments where it's like someone is explaining something to you, and you're like, I get that?
Yes. I'll tell you.
And yet, I feel like I only get the base-ass, most, like, simple version of it, like, you know, make coffee. Your extension of, like, understanding how to make coffee is put beans in thing, close lid.
Can I equip this yet? Hold on. I need 85 defense to wear it. Ah, I see. I'm 20 ranks shy to wear that yet. I will set you back.
How fast can they usually level that if you were doing it dedicatedly?
Probably, like, a day or two. Wow. I'm just smashing. Well, Iron Man, well, that's Iron Man. You go out and get it. That's what I like about it. You want it? Go get it. You need a thing? Go get the thing. You don't have the grand exchange. You don't have looking at other players and being like, please drop what you don't want in front of the bank for me. Because I did that on a Fresh World account. Bromad doesn't know this story. Also, Paranoidal, thank you for the raid. I decided to go ahead and sit in front of the bank on my Fresh Word account for 2 hours and to see what people would just drop. People drop the damnedest shit in front of a bank. Like, they drop a bunch of raw sharks and shit, and you're like, that's one of the highest food items in the game, and you're just like, well, if you don't want it, I'm just gonna just scoop it up into my bag real quick.
I mean, I was already it's probably not what it actually looked like in the game, but it's just the picture of someone dumping a bunch of shark carcasses randomly in front of you and being like, I don't need those anymore.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. I think
like if the game actually animated each one.
I think the best one I had was somebody dropped an onyx in front of me, which is a very high tier gemstone, and they said, pick it up. And I picked it up and they went, awesome. They went, awesome. You're a fucking leech. And I laughed at them and they laughed at me and they left. Because that's just the positive energy of Runescape. Runescape is just like, you can do better, pussy. And they slap you on the ass and you slap them and their ass. It's the way
you said that. It's the way you said, pick it up. Like he spat at you, and he spat in your mouth before he said it.
I need to go ahead and just preface what this guy looked like. He was wearing all bone armor that was on fire. And he was just like, pick it up. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, yeah. Yeah, you picked that up. You're a dirty little bank stander. And I went, I'm a dirty little bank stander. And I scooped up all the shit.
It's like, yes, I am, sir. Thank you. Please, may I have another?
I am a dirty little bank stander. Hey there, sailing unit.
I'm a consumer whore. And how?
I am a... That's from Johnny the Homicidal Maniac.
Is it? I thought it was from, oh, God, what was he called? That guy who did those little animated shorts, like the guy whose anus is bleeding?
Oh, Don Hertzfeld? Oh,
that's
shit,
where,
it was. No.
That's where I remember seeing that one.
Yeah, Jonas Vasquez did that too in his fucking, he did like a fucking shill in a comic book because he said nobody will fucking read a shill in a comic book. And he ended it with, I am a consumer whore, and a corpse looked up and went, and how?
Again, it's like, that's how I date myself. It's like, you know those tweets that are like, date yourself by like naming a movie that came out when you were born, or like what's like the most technological thing in your time that like no one would understand now if they're not like over 20. Mine's just like, nah, do you remember the fucking banana? I'm a banana!
I am a banana!
It's like, do you remember that?
Yes.
I remember. It's like that.
Oh, Bromad. I can start banking herbs for juju potions? How do I even do that? Also, do you want to join in on this, or are you deflated right now? How deflated is my dog? Is my dog too deflated? I got a bike pump right here. My spoon is too big.
Too big.
My spoon is too big.
Oh, sorry, there was another one. I was doing the walking up.
Oh, you do it. You do it. You could do it very well.
I am a banana!
He just turns on a fucking dust devil for no reason. Well, day was good. I'm gonna show you how I level farming in this game, and I go ahead and just clown on the people who go ahead and level it normally. Because to this day, I know where to get herbs in old school RuneScape. You punch, you do Slayer, right? You do Slayer for that. You get herbs that way. You can get herbs from punching Chaos Druids. That still works in RuneScape 3. You get herbs from doing farming contracts. You get seeds from doing Slayer and doing farming contracts. In this game, I don't know. Heavens to Betsy, I do not know where. All right, I'm gonna fire up the Perceiving Pals. If anyone else joins in, they join in.
Okay.
Okay. Hello.
I am here.
I'm here.
Upbringing groove.
I didn't know I didn't know what to do today, so I was like, Sarah, have I shown you RuneScape? Sarah was like, no, and I was like, fast.
RuneScape's good.
RuneScape's
Hello again, Strangeless.
Hello, Strangeless.
I'm both pot and burrito.
So, Herbalord habitat is weird. You're gonna need to grab your compost first.
I need to grab my
Grab like 6 of them.
All right, I will do this in a second. I'm gonna show Sarah how we level farming as an Iron Man. This is your player-owned farm. As you can see, I've built jack shit because the only thing we care about as Iron Men are those 7 little babies over there.
Honestly, you could get started with the player-owned farms, but it's a lot of upkeep.
Well, when we finish our account in old school RuneScape, I'll go ahead and do that.
Honestly, I'm looking at your level. Do you want to know what you could do? It'd take a while.
Tell me.
But if you wanted like a meta farm leveling method, you could use Hunter and trap a bunch of chins, so you could get a version of the chin you could use at the farm.
That means we have to go ahead and do Eagle's Eyrie so we can go ahead and show Sarah the really stupid bird outfit you wear.
They did not scale it up in this game. So it looks incredibly out of place.
It looks even dumber. Sarah, you'll love this. Hey, Sarah.
So you have to catch chins, which I assume are some kind of bird.
Oh, chinchompas? I want you to just imagine a big chinchilla. Well, you know what? Just imagine a fat squirrel on the ground.
Oh my god, you enslaved chinchillas?
No, follow me on this. Follow me on this. You can catch these in box traps, and these creatures have very special properties. In lore terms, they breed like even worse than rabbits, so the population's kinda high. Let's not think about that for a second.
That's not important right
So
now.
what you can do with these things, you can wield them as a ranged weapon. You grab them by their tails and throw them, because they are highly explosive and will detonate when
Oh,
they
they're
hit
the
something.
pretties!
Yes, they are the explosive squirrel pretties.
No, you're killing the chinchillas! Oh,
No, they high five you when they explode. They want this.
Okay, that you're gonna have to show me. I want to watch the chinchilla high five you as it goes to its bombing death.
I mean, if you think that's a little messed up, I'll tell you, with invention later, you can augment them with cybernetics so they're stronger when you throw them.
So, you have chinchilla slaves, chinchilla guinea pigs, chinchilla suicide bombers?
They're more like hand grenades.
I think I need to have a TED talk about this game now.
You'll have to get through Phil first.
Wait, why? Did he wake up?
No, I feel like if RuneScape ever shut down, half of England's GDP would go with it. At least Venezuela, I know that much.
Venezuela definitely. I was just about to bring that up, actually. Do you want to hear something wild that happened in RuneScape history, Sarah?
Okay.
So there was a time, there was a span of about 3 months where, due to, well, it wasn't like 3 months. I think it was a month, but due to some administrative failures on their leader's part, the entirety of Venezuela lost power for a couple days.
Oh.
They have such the stuff. They are basically the Chinese gold farmers of quote-unquote of RuneScape.
Oh, okay.
So their couple days of that entire country being out of commission actually changed the price of RuneScape gold overnight.
Like it
Wow.
actually affected the grain exchange and everything.
And it had actually infected their economy.
Did it go farther than just the in-game economy?
Their real-world economy too, because they sell it. They're involved in a lot of real-world trading.
That's so weird.
There is a time
Yeah.
where they were
Like,
trading
what
in
happens to
RuneScape. There's a time when they
Sorry,
were
go ahead.
trading in RuneScape gold rather than Venezuelan currency because RuneScape gold was more stable.
So, like, yeah, 'cause my brain is going, what happens to China when World of Warcraft finally shuts down?
The economy in that country of Venezuela is actually so fucked up. You can make a better living playing RuneScape and selling your gold for real money than working a full-time job. Due to the exchange rates, I'm talking playing RuneScape full-time at a high skill level would be like a respectable office job in terms of income.
Has someone done a freaking video on this topic? Like,
Many people.
Many people
yeah,
have.
like the effect of a game on an actual like real world economy or society or something like that.
Yes.
I mean, there was a... What the hell's that game? Rabbit, help me out. Space game. People spend millions of dollars.
Eve Online.
Oh, Evescape.
Yeah, that one. Eve...
I was
there
gonna
was-
say Evescape.
Evescape.
Evescape?
Evescape.
Yeah, Eve Online had a battle that was large enough that it actually involved losses of
right.
real-life millions of dollars.
I remember stories of like someone doing that in like in game, and it like was actually fucking with real people.
Does that mean RS Gold is crypto? Ro? No.
No.
Stop.
Also, RWT is against the game's rules. I don't endorse it, I just report it. Also, Mr. Secure, thank you for the 100 bits. Whenever you explain stuff from this game, Rabbit, I feel like I'm hallucinating.
This game's weird.
This game's fun.
I'm pitching in my head the idea of an adult comedy series that's like the future, and everyone wants to play the high new Sword Art Online style kind of thing, you know? But the main characters just want to play this old school game. And when they go into the game, it's like animated beautifully, like Titmouse Castlevania levels. but all the actions are so rudimentary and simple because they can't do that much with the animation in these games.
You'd be surprised.
Oh, you'd be surprised
Some
what
of
they can
the
do with the rig.
like. Hold on, I'm gonna put some screenshots in chat.
I mean, that concept's probably been done somewhere, like on webcomics or stuff, but still, I feel like you could still swing it some way in an original way.
I don't know, but just the amount that this game has gone in just the different directions. Let me get a couple screenshots for you of different enemies that are still in the game today. Alright? Follow me on this. Just for how much they've improved. This first one, I'm going to show Sarah the Turok. We've discussed this before. It has a very simple model. It looks like a demon out of hell made of not flesh. It's kind of stupid and simple.
I call it the meatball
He looks
monster.
like he's made of, yeah, he looks like he's made of like meatloaf.
He's gravel.jpg, thank you very much. Don't forget about the teeth either. It looks like they tried to do a semblance of eyes on the front or their sores. I honestly can't
Yeah,
tell.
No, I think they're eyes, like spider eyes.
Alright. So
Just
that
looks
is
like ground beef.
that's something that's currently in the game.
It gnashes to see.
So here's a monster that was released later that has a kind of similar posture. So I use this for comparison, called the Ripper Demon. These are, again, models that are in the same game.
That's the thing in the wilderness I refuse to approach.
They basically run at you like Ed Scissorhands and just
I was
chop you
about-
up.
They're rake hands.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can trip on a rake and they can claw your face.
That's how he
Alright.
disguises himself.
Alright, and the next
I needed
level,
to get the leaves.
the next level, the part that gets me excited, here's how detailed one of the new bosses is.
Wow. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah!
Yep.
This game got intense.
And his theme is done by England's very own dude who made the Doom music.
Oh, is this guy who's been in the news lately about Doom messing him over?
No, that's actual Doom guy.
That's
Doom
actual
music
Oh.
guy.
Doom music guy.
So when you say English guy who did Doom music, you mean a guy who's basically the equivalent of that, but British?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay.
the British equivalent of Mick Gordon. Yeah, that one. He does good stuff.
I want there to be a Ripper Demon pet that rakes leaves for you.
I'm pretty sure you can summon a Ripper Demon with summoning.
Oh, it just pokes at him like, come on, do something.
If you want to act like Wolverine, you can get their claws as equipable weapons.
But they just look like rake hands. So
Yeah, so you can
they're
have
not
rake
quite
hands.
as
Yes.
they're not quite as cool as Wolverines. You just look a little bit like you're flailing.
You'd be surprised. In this game, there's also two additional prayer books in this game too, which I think is really, really cool. Oh, did you hear that? Hark! I heard a beard.
Beard?
Beard.
The beard. It's just me in the trees going. Ah! Ah! Why? She's like, why? I just wanted to be involved.
I wanted to be a part. I wanted to be a part of your life.
Just checking your hearing.
Oh,
Okay, so I have that.
man, I got just the burrito without the chips and the dip because I thought I'll have some of that leftover soup because I'm gonna be hungry for it. But man, why was that burrito so big?
Yes, burrito is big. Rabbit. Yesterday, someone on the unexpected Discord asked me about the Briarhearts. The only thing I know, and they told them to watch you and ask for more info. Yee, fantastic. I totally didn't brace the Briarhearts off of the Bracer Guild and Trails. Nope, not me. No sir. I didn't do that. Monty has no idea.
That didn't happen.
That didn't happen. Mm-mm. What? No. Doesn't sound like me.
I don't know.
I gotta climb these rocks.
Then he said his signature phrase, "It's rockin' time."
And he rocked all over him. Look at me. Look at me
Yeah,
climbing.
you're rocking all over him.
I was gonna ask it. Is that your signature phrase?
Yes. It's rockin' time. It's rockin' stone time.
Morven time.
I love that you look like a little turtle.
With this armor? Yes, I kind of do. Ooh, a feather journal. Another journal dropped by a beard. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this quest. This quest is all about the beards.
So oh, I see. So that item is a quest starter.
Yep. Hello, excuse me.
I'm a little disappointed. That was one of their journals you just read.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed because again, I mean, I know it would have been not actually in the game, but I either just wanted it to be a bunch of like scratches or nothing but English versions of ka 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 ka, and you have to translate it with like some item or something.
Oh, don't worry, we get bird puzzles later.
Can you fashion a sort of disguise for me? What would that involve? You can go speak to the fancy dress shop owner, Barry. You can make anything and give him the right materials. In fact, you should probably get a couple disguises, one for each of us. There are plenty of feathers around here. I'll see what I can do. And now we scoop up the feathers. We must...
That's it?
Yes.
That's the crow. That's the crow. No, I was remembering that quote. That's the crow flight training program? Just go, 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 go. And it works.
It's magical.
Envy hell? Anyone? I'm old.
Oh, so am I.
It was magical.
What the fuck is that?
Truly.
Caw, mother trucker! And he just slithers away! I love this game! There he goes!
How is he doing that?
I
thought
Gotta put lol in chat. Come
I
on.
thought that was like part of the game. I didn't realize it was a
Nope,
player.
that was just
Oh,
a
it's just a dude.
He just-
Pele,
just
one
like
of those French girls.
Oh my
Caw,
God.
mother trucker.
it's like no, it's just like that guy who's like no 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 no. He's back again. Here he comes.
Hold on.
Oh, here he comes. Oh, here he comes.
What?
I love RuneScape.
Wait, that
There
isn't
he
another
goes,
player,
and he's
isn't it?
swooshing away!
Alright, I'm gonna be honest, if this is someone in chat, 10 out of
Yeah,
10.
Wait, I'm confused. Like when you talk to someone, it freezes like a cutscene. Because again, I just realized.
No,
that
Raven
that
was
is
just
a player.
standing still watching him.
Oh, he stopped himself. Okay. This is so weird.
RuneScape
Raven was just
is...
taking in the sights.
RuneScape has one of the most positive and strangest communities I've ever seen.
I could say one of the things I can compare it to is just a band of jolly crackheads.
Oh, the chaos is high. How often does something like that happen?
Every now and then.
I mean, the things I've heard when I was doing Winter Tot, Sarah, in old school RuneScape.
Sometimes you get that, sometimes you get people just going on 4chan tirades at a minigame that you spend 40 hours at.
One of the best.
Please someone clip that, by the by.
Was it was quiet for 2 hours in Winter Tot, and then one guy in like max gear just broke the silence, going, "You ever suck your uncle's dick by mistake?"
God, I'm so glad you got that moment videoed. Like, someone clip that, please.
There
Just
he is. He's just
There he is.
by. My sweet little boy.
My sweet hissy boy.
Yeah, or occasionally you have people riot.
So we had a couple of bird costumes. Uninspired choice. What kind of bird are you thinking of? A giant eagle. What tools do you need? Maybe probably fresh out of giant eagle feathers. I thought nobody knew where to find the nests. Well, there was some chap in desert clothing. He said his name was Ali. He assured me they were giant eagle feathers, although I couldn't think of it. Maybe they're especially similar to chicken feathers. Anyway, you're probably looking at about 10 giant eagle feathers, assuming you can find a nest. I was using one to hold things together and some yellow dye for beaks. Everything else I can apply myself. Fantastic. I got just the thing for you. Eagle me up! 2 eagle costumes. You should be the envy of the entire party with those. Thanks.
Why do you need more than one?
Oh,
do they
one
like
for
not
me,
last?
one for me and one for him, because we're going to get him out of there.
Oh, okay.
You want
You
to
gotta
see?
smuggle him.
You want to see what peak male performance looks like? Yes. I am now the bird.
Is that it?
Yep.
Yep.
I am the bird.
Take a real close look at that cape, by the way.
Oh, that is scuffed. Take a closer look at that snout.
Ah, yeah.
Get a good sniff.
Get big stinking gawk.
Take a closer look at that snout. Yeah, like, I just remember just several of the conversations doing Wintertut. I remember one guy watched me and he was like, wow, you did a perfect run. And I was like, I did, thank you. He's like, grats, man. And I was like, yeah, thanks. What's your opinion on queefing?
I feel like you told me this story.
And I went, I'm for it. And he went, that's my man. And he cheered as I ran out of Wintertot to open my crates. He followed me.
You ever become a vulture when you weren't looking? Nah, he became a giant eagle.
He became the beard.
The beard
I
of
am
legend.
The beard. Now I gotta go ahead and sneak past the beard.
I love the size of these eagle bird things compared to him.
I love birds.
Thank you, low poly bird.
Oh, Dorsey, you like to place. You gave him an eagle on the. Oh, I remember this. I have to solve bird puzzles.
The birds have led me to.
Oh, hold on.
Are you guys ready to discuss
Oh,
bird feed mechanics?
yes. Hello.
Queef Latif.
Hashtag Queen Latif.
Sing it, my man.
Say it, my man. What a philosopher.
You can tell that guy's just max caped and bored.
The Chad Max cape.
Jose, there's a clear patch in the layer of dust covering the top of the pedestal. Looks like something lay here recently. Around the base of the pedestal, you probably be faint footprints leaving away from the area.
I feel like we're witnessing something really special.
I agree.
That's what they tell me. We have to solve bird puzzles. This one's a tracking puzzle. This one should be easy. For tracking, we just gotta find out where those tracks might have led to. Maybe this way, toward the opening. Cabot! Shoot it! Shoot it in the face! You can't hurt anyone anymore.
Did you say Cabot?
Cabot.
Oh, Kevin.
Yes, it's like It's a rabbit, but take away everything that makes it cute and replace it with spines.
So, spiny rabbit.
Oh yes, it sucks.
Porky, piney.
This dude is just doing. What the fuck is that he's doing?
What is it even?
I think that's a home teleport animation.
Oh.
There he
Wow,
goes.
that's
Was that a flex? He flexed on me. He
Yeah,
That
flexed
was-
on-
You have been dabbed on.
this guy. Is he? What is he doing?
He's swoosing on in.
You are a delight, I have to say. I would assist you, but Iron Man, so...
We stand alone, but together sometimes, but alone. Ain't that right, Rabbit?
Oh, that is right. That is
I
right,
just
old buddy.
ran into God. Rabbit,
Yeah?
I'm sending another RuneScape username to you. You are not going to believe it.
Alright, let me have it.
You won't believe who I ran into at the Mauritania farm patch. Actually, no, I'll put it in the chat for effect.
Impregnator!
Why do I know this name?
RuneScape is RuneScape's a video game.
RuneScape's a video game. It's okay, I was doing barrows a couple days ago. I found Queef Latifah.
That's a good one. I swear, people watching is so fun in RuneScape.
Dude, it's so fucking fun.
Oh my god.
I got silver, metal, and burns.
There he is. Our scholar.
Our guiding moonlight.
Our shining star. Our raison d'etre.
I go where only birds tread.
Do you think he waits for us now?
Oh yeah, I'm saving that clip. He is somebody watching my channel!
I knew it!
I knew it! Who is it? Who is it?
See, I'm just gonna say this right here. This is the fun kind of stream.
An
sniper.
invisible lurker!
How big can you make a poll? Can we run a poll on who people in the audience think it is?
Did we take the wrong turn and end up in the world of Tolkien? Perhaps. Alright, we're taking a lot of beard seed.
And you have a new follow.
I do! Iron God 7! Holy shit, what a title.
I know, right? The Iron God.
It's him, John Iron God.
The 7th.
Oh.
Oh. You know what? I'm so happy. If you're lurking, I don't go- Pennywise! There he is!
Let's go!
There he is! You don't gotta reveal yourself at all, dude. I'm just so happy that you're enjoying my RuneScape content.
Hell yeah.
I love RuneScape so fucking much. The humor, the quest, and the gameplay really just keep me coming back. And the community even more so.
Rabbit, you're putting thoughts into my head.
What? You want to play this game? Tell Phil, he'll cry.
Why? Okay, I knew. Did he mention he liked RuneScape? Is that what that's a pain in
No,
me?
but that's definitely the lie I'm injecting into your head now.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay. He doesn't have a choice
Understandable.
now. He
Have
has
a
to
nice
be a
day.
RuneScape player.
It's like I'm becoming more and more intrigued.
Watch, you're gonna go ahead and play RuneScape. Phil's gonna message me going, "What have you done?"
What have you unleashed?
I feel like I'm not quite getting the joke because it's like, but I played Final Fantasy with him. Is it the Cambridge thing? The connection?
Just that this game is a lot.
There is so much video game in RuneScape, in old school RuneScape and RuneScape 3. But I will say that if you do play, if you do get a members account, which how much is it, Bromad?
I think it's like 13 a month.
Yeah.
Cheaper if you get it in Premiere.
Yeah, you get a membership to not one but 2 RuneScape accounts. Like, you get a members account for both this game and old school RuneScape.
You can also just buy a bond in game, which is like, I think, $6 or $7 for 2
Right.
weeks if you want to just try it. I don't remember the prices, so don't even quote me on that.
Kind of one of those things when you know your subscription is actually going towards the devs and like people who need it, which is why I'd be fine. Because it's not so much to play, but the thing of like, I'm putting money to a good group of people.
Yeah, just last person I casually trolled following me around all of Gielinor unlocking lodestones on foot, mind you. Holy shit, that sounds so fun. Dude, I'd totally do the same thing if I had half a mind for it. Like, we gotta solve the riddles of the beard. Sarah, do you think we're a rad enough dude to solve the puzzles of the beard?
Rad enough? Maybe. Extreme enough, though?
I mean, well, that's up for a popular debate.
You know, actually, now I think about it, have you brought up why we're here?
So we can go ahead and solve box traps. So we can go ahead and get box traps so we can go ahead and catch a ferret, and then after we catch that ferret, we can then go ahead and catch chins.
Yeah.
And then from the chins, we will use them as breed or is it brood Mars or...
Well, no, I can breed Chinchampas.
Basically, we're doing animal breeding. Is it that thing you do in the church? Also in Final Fan. I'm remembering that comic from VG Cats with the breeding stuff, the chocobos. Now, basically, it's just like you're just making a bunch of inbred chocobos. So that we're husbandry. Thank you.
That being said, Sarah, there's so much fucking video game in this game. You will. Oh god,
if we're gonna be technical, if we're talking raw value, one RuneScape subscription does technically subscribe you to both versions of RuneScape.
It is true.
And they're technically separate accounts, so you can do different things with them because the games are separate.
I'm gonna send you a message, bro, man.
See Stronglix 84? Now I understand that pun.
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh.
Ah, the many puzzles of the beard.
This is Beardscape.
Beardscape. Can hashtag bind GF on one account while hashtag free stuff P10X on the other. That's the bank standing experience, man.
And it is.
just gotta remember how to solve this puzzle. It's been a year. And I did this in old school RuneScape. For all I know, it's changed in RuneScape 3. I don't know.
I think this one's basically the same.
I do love this. I do love his dungeon music, though. His dungeon music reminds me of Lufia.
What the? Okay.
Oh, that's right. That's what I gotta do. Okay.
Rabbit, I got a seed. Rabbit, I got a seed pack that rolled limpwort seeds 4 times.
Well, we're not gonna run out of limpwort anytime soon, are we?
I got like 30 out of that one packet.
How do we even cope with this?
By growing it?
Oh. Yeah, you're right. I need you to move, bird. Thank you, bird.
Here.
We're rat enough dudes to solve the birds. We're not going limp anytime soon. No, we're Iron Men, and we're hard.
Hard like iron, sometimes for more than 3 hours at a time.
If it lasts for more than 3 hours, call more ladies. Or men. Look, I don't judge.
Insult my doctor is Guthix.
Dr. Guthix, he's like Dr. Schultz. Alright, we gotta scoot that bird. Alright, Mr. President, scoot that bird.
Scoot that bird!
There we go. I think we scooted that bird. And we got a gold feather.
It's a massive puzzle.
Oh yeah, some of these are really fun. One of my favorite puzzles to solve in this might not be your cup of tea. I had to do a cipher to invent a language that I didn't know existed.
How long did that take?
Bro, man, how long did that take me? Wasn't it 30 minutes?
It was like 30, 40, somewhere
Yeah.
around there.
Wait, why wouldn't I like ciphers?
I don't know. I don't know how you work.
You're the one who said
Do you want to know? Do you want to know what puzzle? You're not gonna like Rabbit.
Ah.
Yeah, Rabbit.
No, Pennywise said I call this one the Stephen Hawkins.
Oh. I looked away for a second.
Truly, this is the power
What?
of 99 invention.
Why is that emote even a thing?
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
We're gonna walk past the eagle. You see, it's stupid, so it'll assume that we're one of them.
He just shimmied on in.
I'm getting all of your discoveries. No, Nicholas, it's me. It's Rapulon in disguise. You sure you're not gonna eat me? No, of course not. You sent me to eat an eagle out there, remember? So you get out of this nest. Wow, it really is a very convincing disguise. It's not. If you got one for me too, I have one right here.
Well, let's like, oh, no, I didn't.
Excellent.
Guess
Now,
you're
there's no
fucked.
way the eagle will be able to tell me from one of its own. Now, you run off, and I'll meet you back down at the campsite. Fantastic. I'm just going to sneak past this.
Ah.
I'll race you. He's gonna beat me!
Ah!
I can't believe I lost to Stephen Hawking!
Look, Stephen Hawking can walk again.
Oh my god, it's a miracle.
Well, yeah, he can only do that in spurts.
You said spurts.
Now what do? I examine the books. Oh, he's right here. Okay.
God, your chat head looks so dumb with that up.
I really said it's because of a ferret. I'll teach you how to capture one yourself. That sounds good to me. What do? Come with me and I'll show you. There's our box trap. Well, if I don't like waiting for things. Did I mention we wait quietly? Here comes something.
This music is
There
a
it is.
thing.
It's a noodle.
Oh,
And
he's so cute.
And we caught him. One gift wrap ferret ready for delivery. I will now catch my furt. I'm just gonna rename myself next time to Stephen Hawkins around like this.
Can't believe how like dead seriously silently into this we are.
I'm so immersed.
He's a clown!
It is a
Wave to me! Oh, I love him! I love him! I didn't even know I could be a clown in this game.
You rejected him and he became a clown. Oh, that's
my
so many
God.
deep meanings.
And that's just one person we met on this game, Sarah. If you play this game, the world's your oyster. If you play an Iron Man, your world is tenfold.
It's just so perfect to add that clown
You want to know
suit ready.
you want to know what the best thing is about being an Iron Man, Sarah? If you
Yeah?
do play an Iron Man, you'll be able to do Iron Man stuff with me and Bromad. I'm kind of a mid.
Oh,
I'm kind of
God.
a mid Iron Man in this game. Bromad is cracked.
Unga. Grug like when number go up.
When I go ahead and do like end game content, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my dog and I'm gonna throw it like a chinchompa at my enemies. Just yeet.
What is this game?
This is
Experience.
RuneScape.
Oh, did you tell her about the Soviet penguins?
I was
yeah,
asking that ironically, mind you.
But they're Soviet penguins who spy on us and know our every move.
What?
Yep.
But why?
I don't know, but there's also Doctor Who references involved in it.
You enter a fucking TARDIS, like actually. To find penguins.
I wonder if there's a bunch of British-related, like, things in because of the Cambridge connection. Like, is there a red dwarf joke in here somewhere?
Yes,
Of course.
there are several actually.
Yeah, I can't believe this zoo is going to make an exhibit out of a single ferret.
They've been hard up for a while.
They really have been.
I mean, once the exhibit, with Coco the gorilla was over, they had to have something, and
They got a whole ass Cyclops and a Joker, which is a jungle ogre.
no one ever lined up for the regular animals like they did that one forest bear exhibit.
And we did it, Sarah! Look at it! The symbol of America!
So is he... Which cage is he in? I assume not the spiders.
No, he's right there. Look at him. Our friendly noodle.
Oh, it's like,
Look at him. There. In
is
front.
there in that huge fucking cage?
It's in the scorpion pit, you see?
He's killed all the scorpions. He's their king now. Ability to fly the
No, he'd have to be a mongoose in that case.
We can now use box traps and catch ourselves some chinny chins. And you want to know what the fun thing is about that, Sarah? That's one quest. There's like a billion quests. And if you ever have trouble with any of them, you can just click the wiki button, type in the name of the quest you're doing, and it'll pull up a wiki page telling you exactly what you need, what to do, and how to do it. And they come in 3 flavors most times. How to do it normally, how to do it especially, and how to do it sweatily.
I still say, if there's anything this game has been blessed by, RuneScape and old school RuneScape have the best kept wikis ever.
They
and
do.
you can quote me
yeah.
on that.
Well, quote Rabbit, he said it earlier too.
Hell yeah.
It's true. It's true. It's cracked. Gonna do that. We don't need that. We got that. We don't need that. There we go. Oh wait, I don't need the metal feather either. We don't need that. And gabagool!
Gabbity-goo!
Oh, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
Run! Escape!
BRB!
Eh.
There he is. There's my clown. I love it. I love it. He's just watching me now.
Having a good time.
He's just enjoying our company. I have 53. I have 53.
Now this is the part we go to the grand question of what the hell was I doing?
Story of my goddamn life playing these games.
This is a game about getting distracted. I know you've had a couple, Rabbit. I've observed it. But have you ever played RuneScape by not playing RuneScape?
Yep.
Have you ever advanced your goals away from the direction you first intended because you got mixed up in whimsy?
Oh, every time.
This game excels at that.
Almost every Monday, if you can believe it.
I mean, yeah. Oh.
Nature rune. There we go. I want 100 of them. Fire rune. I want 500 of them.
Holy crap.
Oh, holy crap, Lois!
Holy crap, Lois!
Holy fuck! I'm coming! Lois! Ah! Wait. It's just a toggle? I can just... Really?! Oh no, I gotta click it in the thing. Okay.
Cake!
You can queue up the next one during the animation. If you want to think about it that way.
God.
Oh no, you're clicking too fast. It's just click the once as the first item is elked.
Oh. Oh. Look at him fucking high walk away! There he goes!
You can get alternate walks in this game, and I think that is the best value MTX.
So he came back?
Yeah, he's been just watching me. And then he just high steps away.
I saw him in that zoo, and neither of you said anything, and I thought
Look,
it was because
he's
he was
coming
like
back.
part of it.
He's dancing around outside of the imps.
What is he doing?
Dear diary, I'm so fucking happy. I love this fucking clown so much.
It's a very interesting clown outfit again for this kind of game, but I guess again the content you said is so varied now. Why am I surprised you can have an outfit where you can just full on dress like a clown?
Man,
You have to dress up as a jester in a quest.
You do. Oh yeah, you said something about juju bees or something like that. Hold on.
Oh yeah. So Juju
Let's go
potion.
yeah, let's go to Lumbridge real quick. Let's go ahead and grab some poopy. Wait a minute. No! I stored it at the dude. I can just go to Draenor. Here he comes. Ooh, is he doing a zombie shuffle now? He's a zombie now. I love him. Oh, Pennywise is my favorite sleep paralysis demon. Man.
Are there little hearts coming off of him?
I think there
Yeah,
were.
you can do that.
There were little hearts coming off of him.
You know,
Okay, so you're in a different area. How does he keep finding you?
Oh, he's watching my stream.
Yeah, he's just watching the stream fucking around.
Yeah, so he just knows where I am.
That's why I said this is the fun form of stream sniping.
So I just gotta go over to the farm patch over here. Oh, if you ever get overwhelmed playing RuneScape, if you're playing old school RuneScape or RuneScape 3, just let me or Bromad know. We know. You're thinking about it. You're considering it. I see you.
I feel like it's something I could actually run on my stupid Mac.
You can run this on... Can you run this on Mac, Bromad? I think you can.
Oh no, there's going to be the hurdle. Do they have a Mac version? I have to Google it, I guess.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, a game that's been out this long.
You said gather 6 poopy. Okay, I gathered 6 poopy.
The RuneScape client is available on Windows and Mac.
Oh, there you go.
Oh well, hot damn! You can run it. You can run it on your Apple. Hot damn.
Original RuneScape was an old school browser game, so
Yeah,
Yes, I mean, it's like I've said. That's why I can't play Final Fantasy as much as I wanted to in the beginning anyway, because I'd have to borrow my roommate's PS4 because I could not run it on this computer.
And think of how happy Phil will be. You're culturally enriching yourself in an English game.
You keep saying, have we had a talk that I've forgotten? Because I was like, I'm trying to remember his ire for this game, just outside of the fact
No,
it's
I don't
British.
even know if he has an ire for this game. I'm half expecting him to just go ahead and just, like, he has an absolutely, like, crack gonk character in this game. That not even Bromad or me know about.
Phil just comes out with a max cape and he's like, sup.
Yeah, it's like those
If
little
he
things.
does
Like
that,
I have to
I'm gonna
remind
look at him and
myself.
be like, "Could you please help us run ED3?"
Like I keep forgetting he's like you and like them, and I keep forgetting you have. But it's like, you know, you've all played Maple Story, even though it's like also super old.
Oh, Maple Story.
Yeah.
I can still play old Maple Story too. The last time I played Maple Story though, somebody asked me, like, they said ASL in a way where they meant it, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be on a walked list today.
Not today, Satan.
You gotta think better, son. You gotta think better, Spider-Man.
It's just like you just like take the phone receiver away from your head and just shake your other finger at it, like, oh, you.
I'll tell you what is real spaz. The One Piece.
Gasp.
I did so much. All right. Cause it's a
I remember.
thriller. Oh wait, are you doing the zombie dance?
That's a thing you can do.
Oh, he is doing the zombie dance. Dude, I'm so happy.
You know we have that dance in old school too.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
I remember because I killed one dude in the wilderness with it. He hit me and I counter-bapped him for all of his health because he had barely any. Then I did the thriller dance and he told me a strong word. Wait,
Sounds like RuneScape.
Wait, those aren't hearts. Those are flies. They are flies.
Yeah, they're flies now. They were hearts, I swear to God, though.
She's just saying that because she loves it so much.
They were red looking. Someone, well, I mean, you can go back on the stream and see it.
So when I do, these jujubes, I got compost. I got.
You might be able to
compost.
grab your compost there, now that I think about it, but...
All right, then what do I do?
Alright, follow me on this.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna teleport to Taverley.
All right, hold on. Oh God, he's just sitting there doing like the dream date pose. What do you think about Darren Tadwell? Isn't he just dreamy?
Oh my god, Darren? No.
Darren Tadwell, so dreamy and a hunk. And what a fat cock. Alright, so you said Taverley?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to Taverley.
And look for a druid that's north of the bank. By just a little bit.
His fat cock and his bloated seed count? Alright, let's go ahead and...
Rabbit.
Don't say rabbit! Don't say it like I've said something that we haven't said on Mondays!
Yeah, you're right.
My
Yeah,
young
look for
virgin ears,
the guy
my
with the
young
little
virgin ears
raptor.
haven't heard it.
Other way, Rabbit.
Oh, don't worry. We'll talk about We'll talk about Darren Tadwell's swollen tanuki nuts later.
Yeah, the guy with the raptor thing next to him. You just walk past him.
Oh shit! This is a dude, Betamax.
Hello there.
Yeah. Trade?
Oh, trade. All right.
If you want to go through the dialogue, that's fine. I'd honestly say buy like 10 of those, because you're gonna want them later. Even though they're a little expensive.
All right. Well, that's why God
All
made
right.
Slayer, right?
Yep. And I'd say just get rid of all of them except for one or smack it. Yep. This will send you to the Herblore habitat.
What?
Look where on the map you are, actually.
I'm in Karamjur.
Yeah. Your map currently has seizure vision for the chat, so let's get out.
Oh, yeah. Hey, sorry, kids. You're gonna have seizure vision.
Yeah, I wondered about that.
Yeah, that only has me like
It's-
streaming on Discord. Not even Jagex knows why.
You can talk to the witch doctor if you'd like.
Hey, what's up, Papa Mambo? How you doing?
Papa Mambo's my boy.
Is that really his name?
Yes.
Yep, Papa Mambo.
Oh dear. Like even full screening, some of the text is tiny.
It'll be good for you and your giant monitors.
Ah, yes, they are reasonably giant.
Shaman protector of this vine. Once I was a shaman, I was a shaman of Sheila Village, and now I was a keeper of this vine. Well, why'd you leave the village? We do not see eye to eye on all things. Some thought my studies were unnerving. It always seemed such a shame leaving the dead buried, and there's such good work they could do.
Oh, necromancy then.
Oh, that's true. I do
What kind of people are Rabbit?
My people. They designed from root cutting of a jade vine up north. She's a little clumsy and cut me while I took it. Then I viewed cutting with my own magic to help her make her what she is today. She grows food for her Jadinkos and sends her arms so that they find home in her shade. And she grows different tings. Each ting is nectar to one type of Jadinko, but poison to another. Encouraging her a different combination of plants to watch as different Jadinkos are drawn to her embrace. Like chows? We appointed I different Jadinkos. Does I enjoy seeing nature's majesty? I suppose you can hunt the Jinkas you attract the special properties you could use. I use a special Mara spot traps that will catch them if you have the skill. Dingoes here are part of the vine herself. They are infused with her magic. Once hunted, they can provide ingredients for powerful new potions, if you have the know-how. Yeah, if you're new to this vine, take this little gift to this vine. I'll have a mom behind you a red vine blossom seed, a green vine blossom seed, and a blue vine blossom seed. You need to make this vine bloom and blossom. So many jingles will come. If you run out, you can buy more from me. Well, I'll leave you be, buddy.
Alright. So, what you're gonna want to do now, right-click him, trade him. You're going to want...
Homie's got a lot of shit.
You're gonna want Urzel seeds. ERZ.
Ooh.
I think those are the only ones you can grow at your level.
Yep.
And then... green blossom seeds.
Grand blossom seeds. Alright.
Alright. So yeah, what he said... You can put different combinations of herbs and the flowers to attract these Jadinkos you can catch with special traps. Oh, hey, there's
sick.
Big Chinchompa. You wanna do Big Chinchompa?
Yeah, I could do Big Chinchompa. I
Yeah,
can't
do that.
What, now?
Yeah, jump in the hole.
I'm hardly equipped.
Jump in the hole. Just equip
Okay.
your main hand. Jump in the hole.
That like a, what is that, special event or something?
This minigame appears in a random location every half hour, but there's an NPC that can teleport you directly to it.
How hard is it to get here in general?
Not very.
I mean, if you relied on luck.
If you relied on luck and didn't know when it was happening, it'd be pretty hard to find this place. And there's no benefits from entering by finding it organically.
Plutonial Chinchompa.
How long does the portal stay open generally?
The minigame lasts for like 5-10 minutes, depending.
Okay. I mean, if people were looking, it's a really fast way to send a message to everyone being like, hey, it's over here, and you'd have time to get there.
Yeah, most people just use the teleport, though, because it's right next to a bank that you can teleport near.
It's
I
just
wonder if
so
I can-
intricately cute.
I know, right? They're adorable. And that one has the capacity to go ahead and blow Karamja straight to hell.
Here I
What's
have it.
more... Oh,
Grab one of the flowers in the corner and equip it.
Flower? Proteum.
it's
flower.
like...
It'll take up both your slots, but it'll randomly attract the butterflies and make them easier to catch.
Oh, fun.
It's like just most of this game looks, you know, basic, because again, at the time it came out, but there's some weird, intricate, really intricate stuff in it.
It's
Right?
so whimsical and weird.
And I like the aesthetic of RuneScape 3 because it reminds me of a storybook. And the aesthetic of old school RuneScape reminds me of an old DOS game I used to play.
So the story of the minigame that's going on here, they're basically feeding this weird off variant of Chinchompa, a plutonium Chinchompa.
Oh, shit.
They're feeding it these moths that'll basically drug it to sleep. It's also feeding it, so it's kind of happy about it.
So it's happy to basically just take a big Valium after dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fat, it's fed, it's happy, it's in its element, vibing. It is
Considering
being
what
loving.
it's made of, the gnomes are understandably a little concerned about it going off, as it is one of those explosive chinchillas.
Just keep him drug. Just feed him and drug him. Feed him and drug
Oh
him.
yes, we are drugging a nuke in the basement.
God, when you
RuneScape's
think
a
about
video
it
game.
that deeply, it's just like, that's horrible, but also, Jesus Christ, that's like the funniest joke in a comedy.
You can't control it, it's just being a chinchilla.
Yeah,
It sounds like something out of Futurama.
it's just being a funny little it's just being a funny little guy.
You can also get a bunch of really good rewards for this depending on what types of moths you catch and how many you catch.
I'm just gonna
I-
catch whatever's available. I'm gonna fill up my jar and I'm gonna throw it out.
Yeah.
Like, this is like a joke I expect to pop up in, like, Family Guy or something, where the environmentalists are screaming at them, being like, You can't do that to one of God's creatures. Like, he'll fucking blow up if we don't, and then they kidnap him, and they celebrate in the van going away down the highway how they, freed the chinchilla, and then it blows up in the middle of the street.
One of them accidentally elbows it and causes the incident.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this chinchompa gets scared and goes kablooey, it can take all of Karamja out with it very simply. A giant chinchilla-shaped explosion.
Just a giant crater. Well, at least they'll have an easy way to show it off in the world if they stop doing this minigame. Just have a crater somewhere.
Zamrak just goes, "It's the wilderness, jumps 2!"
That becomes this game's catalyst.
It's cataclysm of a
Cataclysm.
squirrel. Oh my.
This is the event that changes the entire game world irrevocably.
I can't believe our Bahamut incident is just a chinchilla.
You know what? Knowing RuneScape, I can immediately see that.
Yeah, I'd see it.
I wanna catch you with my hands. There you go.
Oh my god, he's so cute. Again, just so much work, intricate work in the way it moves, its twitches, its little ears, pop up.
Oh yeah, there's a golden version of it you can get as a pet that follows you around. It doesn't have any combat benefits. It's just cute and it follows you.
It's just cute and it just follows you
Fashion
around.
scape, as you said.
Yep.
Fashion. Yeah, it's like having the Robin on your arm. It's just a flex. It's like having the air fryer of Chinchampas. You're like, oh, I'm sorry, you don't have this highly explosive, devastating Chinchampa? Let me just...
Imagine not having a friend that's a threat.
Me and my boys.
Taunts in games are basically just flexes, aren't they?
They really are. That's why I almost got written up by Arena at one time.
What?
You had cool ass items you showed off, and they thought you were just being...
No, I had a taunt that basically just slammed a giant rocket into their butt, and I was like, "Ooh!" as it ran away. Like it was pretty bad.
That is the
Comfy music for this too.
That is probably the dickiest thing I've ever heard you admit to do.
No, the best one was when one of my friends had Killing Blow announcer at the coffee shop. He didn't know he had Killing Blow announcer on his laptop, and we were both playing Shadowlands PvP. We were both on the same arena team. And when he killed somebody in the dead of the morning, his laptop went, "Pussy!" and like me, him, and the 3 baristas just fucking died laughing. Because his fucking Demon Hunter surged 4 if he did Chaos Strike, and then his laptop went, "Pussy!" Oh. I'm full up on my chinny chin chins. Let me just catch my sweet little scrunkly scrimblow. There he is. I want to catch my little boy. There he is. I want to catch my little boy.
Here we come.
Here he comes. Voogie, voogie, voogie. I don't understand. Does the game end in 10 minutes, or like, are we gonna die in 10 minutes?
I think the game just ends.
Ah, okay, okay.
Like the real reason is because the chinchilla blew up on you and you didn't get out fast enough.
Imagine this minigame being a death for a hardcore.
I would point and laugh at him.
I just feel like I'm glad I'm not that guy.
Ooh, that
Or if
sucks.
you're done being a hardcore, that'd be a really funny way to end it.
Hey, do you want to change this setting into a different hardcoreness or whatever? Just go to the chinchilla. Click confirm.
If
Just
you
get
do
blown
want
up.
to, if you do want to play Iron Man, I should go ahead and let you know there are 3 different kinds of Iron Man. You just want Iron Man. There's also hardcore Iron Man and then Ultimate Iron Man. Ultimate Iron Men are, to put it mildly, fucking crazy.
Akuma mode?
Imagine all of this, except you have to do everything in-game yourself. Being an Ultimate Iron Man adds the additional restriction of you are also not allowed to use banks. So everything that is on you and in your pockets is all of your possessions. I, for one, like having stacks of thousands of things, so I like my bank. While it's a challenge in its own right, it's definitely... It changes the endgame to a degree that I do not want to deal with.
They're my sweet little boys. There they go. Not sure why this music reminds me of Atelier Ryza, but that's what it's reminding me of.
No, I can hear it.
Anime thighs the game.
It is true. The Trial Chemical formula is how Ryza had that big of a dumpy at the get-go. Did I play the game? Yes. Did I beat the game? Yes. It's just, man, they really do just be putting it just dead in center, like, bam.
I mean, they literally made the character design thicker for every game. And that's not even a joke. You can view it in the concept art.
It's just, I know it's supposed to be sexy, but it's hard not to feel like the circulation to her thighs are being cut off.
How does it work? I need to know.
Maybe it's like Piccolo's clothes. Like, maybe she just goes ahead and just pops the fucking buttons on either side of her shorts. And she just gets super fucking powerful and fast for a little bit. Like,
Drop off the training weights.
Just
Like-
they're just compression belts for your legs.
Like, all I'm saying is if Ryze's butt was oatmeal, you could put up like a spoon in there and it'd stay straight up. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm like, okay. Always in every cutscene. One cutscene started with just the biggest zoom of her butt, and I was like, come on! Like,
I can't believe how much more conservative it makes the game I was in feel.
what were you in, Sophia?
Shallot.
Shallot.
Atelier Shally.
Oh!
Oh, okay.
Yeah, voice Shally.
Oh, were you Vishali?
Hey, I was the green-haired one.
Ah, fantastic. Like,
Oh, my brain that just clicked!
like
Oh.
shallot. Like green.
Did I blow your mind?
I just didn't think about it. It's like you recalled a core memory and punched me in the face.
Oh, I still remember. It's like, whoa, Perian looks mad. Like, I remember that line. She was just a joy and a half to voice. I liked her a lot.
Hell yeah.
Oh, the songs! I had to make up the songs. They didn't give me any basis for those songs. Picking up the trash for almost no cash. I just was like, that?
Sure, that'll do.
Yeah, you like that, Pac-Man company?
It's just like, this is so bad. I mean, granted, in Japanese, she did the same thing. So it's like, okay, yeah, it's supposed to sound weak. But I was just like, is this really okay? Oh, okay, next take.
That's what you want? Are you sure?
I was like, is this what you want? It's like, I don't know, like, anything? This is really okay.
Wow, for really letting me do this, huh?
I'm trying to remember the other song now. I remember the one about the trash, and I know there was another one she did. What was that other song? Ah, bummer. I can't remember it.
Just catch these big fucking chins.
Oh yes, Seawolf Commander. Actually, I was in both Valkyria, that spin-off that came before Valkyria Chronicles 4. What's that game called?
Valkyria Revolution.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I was in both of those.
The revolution.
That game was weird.
I think I did see it was a big departure. Valkyria Chronicles 4. I was what's her name? She was one of the villains. She hung around with the blonde chick and the little pink berets. I'm blanking. Yeah, I was her, and I was also one of your supports, the spoopy girl. Lily!
Lily.
Yeah, I voiced Lily in that game, too.
Huh.
What we got in here? A jar full of moss.
Oh yeah.
I was glad, because the other girl died. Not spoiler alert, so...
Audible gasp.
It's like the statute of limitations on spoilers on that game has run out. I don't care anymore.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. I agree entirely.
Like, I don't know, maybe it's still too soon in text, but honestly, it's like the case of that subtlety of how do you decide no one should be getting mad at you at this point for saying that King Kong dies at the end of the movie. To, you know, I see dead people and that's what it means.
Hawk in time! Never mind. Oh, he's following me.
Oh god, there he is!
There he went.
What entry now, anyway? Is it still...
Oh, that Pennywise back at it again at the Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
Oh god.
There we go. Grab that.
This music is cute.
Right? What's this track called? This track is called Super Furry Animal.
Yeah, tracks.
Yep. Get exactly what it says on the tin.
I don't know what I was expecting.
Yeah, y'all know it's nice.
What was that?
I'm doing Aberrant Specters and just Crosslight Slayer chilling. Right?
Yeah.
I have
that's-
somehow profited Ranners.
Oh, that's number go up energy if I ever did see it.
That feels nice.
You know what? You're right. That does feel pretty much like number do indeed go up.
Yeah, I do like when the number go up. I do not like it when the number go down unless it make other number go up more.
Let's see what we got now. Is it gonna kill us all? 5 competence points. Cool. What's that for? I say to myself.
Those are incredibly useful for you. I think you can trade the guy next to the ladder if you want to look at the menu. I'd recommend saving them as you're an Iron Man, and this will save rewards. This will save you plights later. So each of those tickets can be used in an overpowered private hunting ground that has a lot of statistical benefits over the other one. The Protea Flower has no purpose. You can grab it from the minigame. I don't know why you can buy it, honestly.
That's a great question.
The Swamp Toads, you can buy them here if you need them in mass for summoning or frog legs or herb lore or whatever. Swamp Tar, you know what Swamp Tar is used for. Grind those Marintills.
Grind them until you're full.
Yeah. What you're gonna want to do with all of those, I swear, like, all of it besides stuff you need for herb lore or summoning, you're gonna want to just buy all Grenwall tickets. Because those are some of the best Hunter XP in the game, and you need the item you get for extreme attacks.
I see.
Yeah.
Today I learned. Tell me your secrets.
Oh yeah, Juju flowers. White people? Oh. Rabbit, you're gonna turn. You're gonna morb.
Oh.
Yeah, look for the patches around here. I don't know if you can plant more than one of these herb lore seeds with the buff.
Well, let's find out. First of all, you gotta find a way to get the fuck over there.
There's a vine with a jump option.
Aha.
There's one on the north side too.
Mighty Morbin time, my man!
Oh, there's a compost thing here. Cool. That patch in the center, I don't think you're going to have materials to build any of the options, but you can build decorations that will attract certain of the weird raptor things.
So do I plant an Urzel seed in every one of these?
Yep. That is... I think that's the only tier of the herb you can grow, and the flowers you can use to protect them later. There's herb patches and flower patches.
I really thought Pennywise was like, I don't know what to expect with, I don't know what to expect from Pennywise. I really thought he was, like, not running for a minute.
Our constant friend.
And zombies give hickeys. What do you think, Rabbit?
They call that the cause of death. Urzel? Oh, that's a fruit tree patch. Well, that's nothing to my damn time.
Oh, there's another herb patch. Go over the climbable vine on the south side.
Gotcha.
After you're done with this, no rush.
I gotcha.
And it's on the island east of you.
And it's on the island east of me.
You have to climb over the vine. It has terrible click boxes.
Alright, let's just scale this.
East side rabbit.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
The
Oh,
vine
I
that goes
am
across
tired.
the water, yeah.
Oh, I am tired. Okay.
Aw.
Yeah, you gotta click on the tip of it first and it'll...
Aha!
They don't convey it very well.
Oh, I need 55 agility to climb up that.
Ah, future you. But then I guess after you get 55 agility, there's another patch over there.
Oh, that's sick.
And I think you're... Yeah, you're 53.
Yes.
Easily within reach.
I'll never forget you, Pennywise! My man,
yeah.
Pookie!
My sweet bun.
Yeah! But yeah, you can just come here, gather those herbs, and use them for potions later. Those ones you can use later for perfect juju smithing potions, and they make smithing incredibly AFK.
Oh, that sounds so much fun. Oh, that's gonna be the end of our show for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me.
Yeah.
I'm still working on vaccines, so I'm gonna get to bed.
That sounds like a plan. I hope you rest well, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, you have yourself a good night.
You too?
Night, guys.
Y'all
Think I
have
read?
yourself a
Night.
good night. Take it easy. Thank you for all the support, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye!